This is a bigger video. Well, it's not bigger, it has more things. I think I do a close-up. Yeah, okay. So you can see the claws on the 2 feet down there. Feet or hands, I don't know what it is. And some other small parts and main body of the hamster. That one has a head actually on the bottom. It has a different shaped head. I'm not very good at designing 3D animals. Okay, so there's a hadith where a young companion of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he asks the Prophet if they may be castrated, and the Prophet ﷺ tells them not to. And they were concerned about lust, so it's not something shameful, it is a natural thing. But to cure them, the Prophet told them to fast. Especially people who cannot afford to get married, fasting is one remedy. It may help a lot. People should try it. Also, getting married is an option, and third option would be having a slave woman, because that's what they used to do in the past. Today, that's not an option. We don't accept slavery today. Not because it's haram as such, but because Muslims also believe in human rights and accept that societies have changed so much that slavery would be wrong. Okay, we have no problem with not having slaves. It's not like we're dying to have slaves. Okay, we actually want people to have human rights, and since we want human rights for ourselves, it's a good idea to advocate human rights for other people, right? So, coitus interruptus in Arabic is called azal. So the Arabs used to practice azal. The Muslims were permitted to practice azal, but the Prophet ﷺ warned them that that doesn't mean that you'll never have children, because while you're practicing azal, basically spilling the sperm outside of the body, right? So that doesn't guarantee that you'll never get somebody pregnant, right? Everybody knows that. Modern people know that as well. I'm sure lots of teenagers have found out the consequences of not practicing proper birth control. So the Muslims also understood that the sperm had something to do with women getting pregnant. Okay, they knew that it was something that they didn't know about. So the verse talking about where the sperms come from. Okay, that's not as obvious as Nate Talks to You wants to let on. Okay, he's simplifying this question about what that verse means.